But he's going to go one-on-one with Action Andretti here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, two high-energy, high-flying superstars here. I mean, Andretti is on his come up here. Zach Wentz is already in his prime, so this is going to be a battle for the ages.
Yeah. Well, we already seen Action Andretti take the former Impact champion to his limits with Rich Swann. Now we're going to see him go against the 2021 Dusty Rhodes Classic winner. So once again, already in his short career here, taking on some big names and climbing that ladder very, very early, like an MVP of the league already.
Yeah, absolutely.
Guys, last month, probably one of the matches of early 2022 as we reached the halfway point. Action Andretti and Rich Swann nearly went 28 minutes until a victor was declared, and that was Action Andretti. And tonight, strap your seatbelts on for this one.
No one wants to make that first mistake here. They're just eyeing each other up here, trying to find each other's weaknesses.
It's going to be, like I said, interesting to see how the tag team specialist is going to do in a singles competition.
Well, I don't think you'll have to wait too long to find out, Anthony. Zachary Wentz representing the Rascals. Nice kip up there, up and over.
Ooh, a little flashy. And Action Andretti seems to enjoy it, gives a little smirk back.
I think maybe Zach Wentz sees maybe himself a few years back when he was just getting started in Action Andretti here.
Oh, you got to, absolutely.
The crowd here in Broadheadsville, man.
Came up the same way. Zach Wentz came up the same way. Started in the Indy circuit, match by match, crowd by crowd. Came up through the ranks.
Once one of the most hated people here, now they love him, man, and I definitely see it. He's a likable guy.
Andretti, look at this. Taking Wentz down to the mat. Fakes the side kick. Mocking Wentz.
A little taunting of his own there.
Wentz quick to grab the wrist now. Snapmare take over. Oh, rolls him up.
Sweeps the legs. Beautifully done there. Look at this. I mean, this is just back and forth already.
Wow.
Tell you what, that was yin and yang in the wrestling ring.
Almost like looking at a mirror between the two of them.
Absolutely.
Tell you what, when this was announced on the PPW social medias, man, I circled it on my card, and I was like, this is going to be a show stealer.
Did we see a little sportsmanship here?
I wouldn't. That trick's older than dirt, and dirtier.
They're not.
Oh, I'm
no trick.
Surprised there.
He real recognizes real here.
Elbow tie up here, now right back into the headlock. Goes Wentz down on one knee, putting all that weight on the neck area of Action Andretti now. Andretti fights up to the vertical base. Nice spin again, right back to that side headlock.
Interesting that Wentz is sticking with the basics here, the classic Greco-Roman maneuvers.
Well, you know Wentz has him scouted. He knows he's got to keep Andretti on the ground. You don't want to get into a high-flying match with Action Andretti.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Wentz, coming from some pretty prestigious companies, is on his own, seeing him on TV week in and week out. I got to talk to him before this show, and I said, what do you know about your opponent? Probably thinking, I'm not going to watch these guys in the indie scene, and he goes, oh, no, I studied Action Andretti, and this kid is lightning quick. So he definitely has been watching some Action Andretti footage.
As I was saying earlier, Wentz came up through the independents. He knows the stock of talent right now in our company on any given weekend.
Nice drop down by Wentz.
Up and over.
Oh, man, martial arts style kicks aplenty here. Right in the side there. Wentz. Oh, my God. Right into the kidney area. Curtis, I saw you wince from here.
Oh my goodness, you need to see a chiropractor after that one. Oh my word, Wentz showing his absolute power there.
I throw my back out getting up off the couch.
I'll tell you what, check this on the replay real quick. I just want to double check. I don't know if he went for the back as much as the rib cage. There it is. Yeah. Goes to almost the side with the rib cage shot.
Wentz goes for the cover. Andretti easily kicks out, but you could see he's in pain here. Those shots are starting to take their toll. Those headlocks. Keeping it down on the mat, very smart strategy here from Wentz. He definitely studied his opponent.
Yeah. Well, like I said earlier in that replay, he could have easily put both of his feet right into the spine, but he's got to take out the gas tank of action on Andretti. No pun intended with the gas tank there, but went for that and buried him right into the side and those floating ribs to kind of maybe take the breath out of him. Oh! Another way to kill the cardio is chop his chest through his back.
Wentz just with those knife-edge chops, relentless. Yeah. As Andretti backed into the corner, I'll tell you what, I haven't seen Action Andretti in this much trouble in a long time, guys.
Pablo, you think maybe Action Andretti got a little overconfident from his victory last month?
Well, I don't think so. I just think the talent just keeps getting better and better. The cream rises to the top, and he's facing the best there. Look at this submission maneuver into the bridge.
And let's be honest here. If you're making a name for yourself, people are going to notice you. It puts a big target on your back.
Absolutely.
You don't have that element of surprise and anonymity anymore.
There it is. I thought Coach was out here. Yeah, I thought Coach is out here with these big words.
Coach just drinks too many cans of alphabet soup, and he's making letters in his soup.
I've read a book or two, friends.
Andretti gets to the ropes.
Coach eats a bottle of Alpha Brain before he comes out here.
And 2 Viagras.
Oh, boy.
Oh, we're here, Paul. PPW. Never back down. Julius misses a month, and he's fired up.
Yep. Oh, man, a kick right to the ribs.
Well, Paul, the action that we have been seeing from Andretti, not to count the chickens too soon here, but if he were to get a win over Zachary Wentz, where does that put him in any title picture
here? It puts him right at the top. I mean, he's almost there right now with a check with Tom Mitchell on the rankings. Oh, big boot right to the face.
Andretti trying to map a comeback here.
It is.
Oh, hop, skip, and a jump. Andretti's back in it.
Neck breaker, and Wentz got all of that, or Andretti got all of that one. Wentz rolling out, trying to clear the cobwebs. Anthony, veteran move right there.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, both these gentlemen, you would see them, and maybe the height isn't there, but boy, they have a lot of muscle on that frame, and they are still lightning quick. They're almost like that hybrid style.
Andretti.
He's revving up, Paul. I think he's looking for your specialty.
I think a race car is about to fly.
Oh!
What does that mean, Kurt? What is this, grease?
Oh, boy!
Look at that. Unbelievable.
They call him the sight to see for a reason.
The end of grease when it takes off. But speaking of taking off, here's the replay from the closed fist. Staying on his feet, realized he didn't do all the damage, so he gave it another one here. Jeez, these guys are unbelievable.
Charged at him like Teddy Roosevelt charging up San Juan Hill.
Wow. I'm learning so much here tonight.
Andretti now feeling it. Look at this. Up and...
Yeah, he saw he didn't have any...
Oh, jeez. Inside out. Oh, man. That almost knocked Hobart over.
Unbelievable ring presence there from Andretti. I mean, he saw he wasn't going to get anything out of that, so rather than go for the highlight, he abandoned.
I'll tell you what, these guys are so quick, and there's so many covers in this match. I think Holbert's been doing most of the reffing from his knees. He can't even get back up. They're going right to the next cover.
Crowd chanting, fight forever here at Signature Training Academy.
And I got to say, I agree with them.
Yeah, very reminiscent of Casey Navarro when he would come here at PPW and every single month putting on a classic. Action Andretti filling those shoes.
tell you what, we were talking a little before. This match alone is worth the $9.99 on Fight TV, folks. Catch up on all of Action Andretti's past matches. They are all this action-packed.
Well, that's what he's saying
German
there. Zachary Wentz dumps him on his neck.
Oh, man. That would have been good from 30 yards. Shooting star press.
That might be it. Another 2 count there, guys. I've lost track of how many of those we've had.
Unbelievable.
Tell you what, when Zachary Wentz is putting his damage in, he is laser focused on working on that body.
Look at that, just a soccer kick right there.
Oh, he drilled him.
He knows he's been working on those ribs of Action Andretti.
Still going to work on those windpipes.
Wentz. Oh, man.
Wentz set that up perfectly.
Jeez.
Flying knees, flying feet. Look at that! Unbelievable!
Springboard flying knee.
Right in the pussy, Jay. And you know where
In the what?
Right in the mush. You know where he'll be spending the rest of the summer, EJ.
I'll tell you what, guys. These two are giving it everything they have. You see here in the replay.
Curtis, you cut me off again when I threw EJ my line.
Listen.
You'll be at the bottom of Lake Chippewa.
That's not where I want to be.
Well, it won't be next to me.
Look at the crowd showing their appreciation. This is what pro wrestling's all about. This is the future, this is the past, and the present.
Absolutely, 2 cruiserweights. Their fight for supremacy here in PPW. Big back elbow by Andretti. And cardio here. There's no advantage here in cardio. Both men in phenomenal shape.
I mean, I would say maybe Wentz has the advantage just working on those rib cage of Action Andretti. But Action Andretti's tough, man. He's not going to show you he's down. Like I said, that 28-minute match with Rich Swann, Paul, it felt like they fought for 4 days.
Yeah, it did. Oh! Wow!
Good night.
You have to wonder those 3 weeks enough to recover from a match like that.
Very true as well. Usually there's a lot more time in between our shows, but we went on a short schedule.
Unbelievable! That answers our question right there.
Jeez. Wow. I'll tell you what, man, this kid is special.
Absolutely. Couldn't say it any better myself. Every match is an absolute showstopper.
I'll tell you what, we're going to look back at these matches at PPW in 10, 15 years, and you're going to be seeing this kid on a big, giant stage. I don't know where it's going to be, but we're going to be saying, remember that time we seen him in his early career fighting Zachary Wentz and Rich Swann? Action Andretti.
Hey, it's happened before.
It is unbelievable.
It's happened before here at PPW, and I'm sure it will happen again. Action Andretti steals another show. Folks, we're just getting started with the second half of PPW. Never back down.
Guys, where does this leave Andretti now? A victory over Swann, a victory over Zachary.